No, there's no money.
On video.
We give you 500.
Okay, police, don't worry. Don't worry, keep it.
Oh, police!
Hey!
You go jail,
We
don't
give
worry.
you...
Good morning, Vietnam!
That's right, good morning Vietnam. Hanoi, to be exact. The cultural epicenter of Vietnam, up here in the north, where I'll be staying for the next 48 hours. And I've only got 2 days to really see this city and learn as much about it as I can and share as much as I can with you. A city that is clearly unapologetically communist, yet swathed in architecture that's French colonialist. Need help? And as usual, I'll be doing this trip on a budget, you know me. As a modern history buff and someone that's done lots of reading on world wars in recent times, particularly Vietnam, Hanoi City is an absolute melting pot of Western and Eastern culture. Today, I hope we'll get to visit the Hoa Lo Prison, which is a twisted story in itself. In the 1940s, the French colonists used it to house the communist rebels. And fast forward 20 years later, the communists used it to house the French, and then US and Australian prisoners of war.
Known to prisoners as the Hanoi Hilton, Hoa Lo held hundreds of American soldiers, including the late Senator John McCain, between 1964 and 1973.
An absolute mishmash of wealth here. We've got the Maybach, ritzy hotels, juxtaposed with these low-budget scooters and low-budget living. It's hard for me not to make comparisons between here and Thailand, where I've lived for the last 2 years. But as we walk around today, I will, in the back of my mind, I'll be honest, Thailand is not perfect, and I am open to looking at other places in the future to live, yeah? The very first thing I'm noticing is the nationalism. The patriotism here is absolutely on par with Thailand, if not more pronounced than Bangkok. The notion of walking down a street in Australia, Sydney, and seeing Australian flags draped everywhere, it would never happen, right? But I feel a proud nationalism here, and the history regarding that is something that I'm going to go into later on in this video. I got money. All right. No, just one. What is your name? Juan. This is Juan. She's selling donuts on the side of the road here in Hanoi. Thank you. One of the things that really sucks right now is absolutely being a tourist again in a place I've never been. I have no Vietnamese language skills. We just got rolled $6 Australian for 6 little puffs of wheat.
You can't say that.
If you've watched my videos before, you know I love immersing myself in a city for the first time, getting down and dirty with the locals, getting out of the tourist areas where possible. And I try to be as respectful as possible of the people, the local, and the culture, whilst providing some no bullshit assessments from my perspective. We are here.
Our hotel's like down here somewhere.
To start the day off today, I'm gonna do the ultimate touristy thing. I'm gonna jump on one of those open-topped red buses.
Just go around, sightseeing.
Next observation, the vendors here in Tourist Town in Hanoi, they go really, really hard. Way harder than anything in Thailand. Oh my gosh, getting absolutely smashed by vendors, unlike anything we've experienced in Thailand, possibly because I don't hang out in the touristy areas. No, that's a lie. I've been to the tourist areas in Thailand and they ain't this pushy, man. We've had to come and hide away from the bus stop until the bus is ready, at which point we'll approach with guerrilla tactics the bus and try and avoid these vendors, because my gosh. Wow.
Where you want to visit?
Thank you. We will stop at the market gate for 30 seconds for you to visit and take some lovely pictures.
This bridge that we're going under right now was apparently bombed by the US during the Vietnam War. Thank you, sir. First stop off the all-day bus, the pagoda.
My
Silly me, I wore my short shorts today and of course cannot wear the shorts into a pagoda. So I've been provided a sarong.
Rent 50.
Oh, I can rent for 50.
Rent 50.
I thought
For 50, yeah, I can do that. I don't want to buy.
we're renting for 50,000 dong. How do I look? Don't laugh at me like that. How are you, sir?
Okay, later, moto.
Thank you. The first stop on the bus trip today is a religious cultural stop, and I'll throw the name of it on the screen because I can't pronounce it. Everyone's got the sarongs. You look positively Middle Eastern, like Saudi swag. This is a very tranquil place, so it's probably an appropriate time for me to throw in a voiceover about a bit of history here. If you've been to Thailand but never Vietnam, there's something you should probably know. This is not Thailand. We flattened almost the entire country with bombs. And I say we because my dad was about to enlist when the war ended in '75. When America had a problem, Australia and New Zealand would jump on in. That's just how it was in those days. We flattened the earth with napalm, poisoned the soil with Agent Orange, then imposed a trade embargo for the next 30 years. So even if the Vietnamese could produce any goods, they weren't allowed to sell them. This history is etched into the minds of Vietnam's older generation, and nowhere more profoundly than here in Hanoi.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now this is a comfortable seat. It's a very communist seat. Minimalist, we'll call it. This is it. In we go. Okay. Hello, hello. I have to say, there's less high-rise and more beautiful mid-rise buildings here. It's very different to Bangkok. For a first-time traveller, it's much more picturesque. All right, we're coming up to the next stop. Whoop, that was a close one. Driving around this part of town, the word that comes to mind is grand. It's very grand. Every now and then I'm getting just a hint of Phnom Penh, but I will say that Hanoi really makes Phnom Penh feel like a country town in comparison. This is way more developed. This is the Lotte building. Lotte is a massive conglomerate. Polo Ralph Lauren King Australia. Again, there's no shortage of wealth in this city. Super upmarket, and if you're someone that likes to buy like lots of brand name clothes all in one space instead of spending your money on experiences, then this place is perfect. Anyway, over my shoulder, this is the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum, where Ho Chi Minh's body is kept in there behind glass and etc., etc. I've jumped off the bus yet again to come and have a look at the Museum of Literature. Comparing this tourist experience to Australia, we don't have anything like this. We don't celebrate our patriotism so profoundly, but that is perhaps because it's never been so close to have been taken away. Yes, Australia during World War II had the Japanese almost knocking on our door, but that's completely different to Vietnam, where we had US planes dropping bombs here in Hanoi. And one can't help but think that part of the nationalism here is because of that fact, because they were so close to losing it. It had been lost, right? The French had hit pause on some of Vietnamese culture for over 100 years. With very limited warning, the skies opened and now Hanoi is a rainy mess. Lucky we're back in the bus, and the bus came equipped with bimini covers. Right, the rain has cleared, the sun's gone down, I've had a shower and a nap, shh, don't tell anyone. And we've come out to Walking Street, which is not like the one in Thailand. It is a It's a shopping precinct and a cafe precinct, it appears. Whilst it was raining, I spent a bit of time reading up on nightlife here. Now, it is completely different to Thailand. We are in the political city, and as such, there's nothing like Khao San Road, I understand, where there's bars that sprawl out onto the street with sloppy foreigners everywhere. No, there's not, but there is a place called Beer Street. I think we found it. Sitting at the front here on the road, I think we've opened ourselves up to being harassed by vendors. We may live to regret this. There's no shortage of young lads offering weed and coke. I feel like this is the wrong country to do that. That's sick. Video? Hello. It's Soy Cowboy without the ladies.
Oh, I'm a big
Hi bye yo!
Hi bye yo!
Hi bye yo yo yo!
Hi bye yo yo yo! Star.
Buy one some souvenir.
300,000 dong. Come. Thank you.
Hello.
That was Beer Street early in the night. Apparently it fires up with a lot more vibrancy later on in the night. But to note, there is a 1 a.m. lockout, a 1 a.m. curfew apparently. Thank you very much for joining me on my first day ever in Hanoi. I'm off to bed early because tomorrow is a massive day. Off to Halong Bay. Can't wait. I'll see you tomorrow.
No, there's no
It's on
money.
video.
We give you 500.
Okay, police, don't worry. Don't worry, keep it.
Police.
Hey!
You go jail,
We
don't worry.
give you. We get police.
Taxi scam. Just took all the money and drove off.
500 for 300.
Crazy girl.